I thought about joining the American Society of Skeptics, but I don't trust them. I called him up and said, "Hi, this is Tom." The guy said, "Prove it." I was like, "Wow, you guys are hardcore." I said, "I don't think I can prove that to you." He said, "Are you sure?" I said, "No." He said, "Okay, you're in." If a round of applause, how many of you got spanked when you were a kid? How many of you got spanked after you were a kid? That's the reluctant enthusiasm we're looking for tonight. When I was a kid and I did something to deserve a spanking, my dad would be like, "Go get me something to beat you with." I thought it'd be funny. One time he came back with a tissue, wrapped it around his hand and beat me for an hour and 20 minutes. I drive by this house all the time in my neighborhood. They have a sign out by the road that says, "Drive like your kids live here." And I do, because I don't have any kids. So I drive like no one lives there. No, I do drive like my kids live there, because my imaginary kids are smart enough to stay out of the frickin' street. Or I'll get new imaginary kids. I'm a white comic, so I can't use the N-word on stage. Not that I would anyway, I'm just saying. The fact that I can't makes me nervous. I try to stay as far away from it as possible. I don't even like to use the word vinegar. I prefer to say vin-word. Unless it's distilled white vinegar. I think it's okay. NASA has been trying to recruit Muslim astronauts, and I don't care. What I want to know is when a Muslim astronaut's in space, which direction do they have to face when it's time to pray? The general direction of Earth, is that enough? Or do they need special equipment to determine exactly where Mecca is at any given time? What do they do when the spacecraft rotates? Do they need like a special space suit to help them counter-rotate in order to maintain a Mecca-facing trajectory? What are they going to do when we start going into deep space and hypersleep's involved? Are they going to have to wake up 5 times a day out of hypersleep in order to pray? Because if they are, that totally defeats the point of hypersleep. 2 of you know what hypersleep is. Is it rude to talk with your hands full if you speak sign language? I hope nobody's wearing fake fur tonight. I don't support the wearing of fake fur. Unless you killed the fake animal yourself. That's why I got fired from Build-A-Bear. Almost had a whole suit. I was walking out of Book World recently. I noticed the cashier had a name tag on that said "Welcome to," and then had her name, and then said Book World. But her name was Gay, so it said "Welcome to Gay Book World." I didn't even remember going in Gay Book World. I couldn't believe nobody noticed that when they were making name tags. Make her a special tag, like "Welcome to Book World, my name's Gay." Except then people would have just thought she had a really bad name. My wife told me a story about these people that have this dog that they thought was pregnant. They took the dog to the vet, and the vet tested it and said, "No, the dog's not pregnant, the dog thinks it's pregnant." Apparently it thought it a lot. Because it swelled up and got all fat, and it produced milk, and they had to milk the dog. What do you do with that? Make yogurt, cream cheese, coffee creamer? Seems like a shame to waste it, that's all I'm saying. So my wife tells me, the vet tells them the solution to this mental pregnancy is that they have to get it a baby monkey to take care of like it's a puppy. Just get a freaking puppy. So I asked her, I'm like, "A baby monkey?" She said, "Well, not a real baby monkey, a stuffed animal baby monkey." I'm like, "You didn't say that, you just said a baby monkey." So I'm thinking she's the coolest dog on the block with her own pet monkey. That's my dog. That's her pet monkey. Got him a little saddle, but the monkey kept collapsed under the weight. My wife was also kind enough to point out a snake in our yard recently. I did a little bit of internet photographic research and discovered it was a poisonous copperhead snake. which is unfortunate because I liked going outside. In doing my research, I ran across a couple other kinds of snakes. The hognose snake, which is not a dangerous snake, but it will act dangerous. It'll puff up and get big and try and look threatening. If that doesn't work, it'll roll over on its back and play dead. I think it would be cool if elementary school bullies were like that. Come on, what do you got? Give me your lunch money. No? That would have made school a lot easier for me. Donkeys kill more people every year than plane crashes. Pretty amazing. I find it hard to believe donkeys could even get off the ground, let alone crush a crowd of people when they land. You don't have nearly as much time to open a parachute and jump off a donkey either. I think that doesn't